Hello and welcome to another amazing episode of Amilikey. As you can see, today we are outside enjoying this beautiful lake, and just thought, what a wonderful moment and opportunity to do Q's and A's series. Don't know what point it is, but just some fun Q's and A's. Alright, so let's get started so I don't take too much time. Number 1. Do you prefer a female doctor or male doctor treating you? Me personally, I really don't mind as long as the doctor is a professional, can evaluate me and treat me and diagnose me correctly, then it's fine with me. I'm comfortable with either or. I know some people are more comfortable with this if they're a female, seeing a female provider, vice versa. But me, as long as you know how to do your job, then go ahead. Number 2. Have you ever smoked cigarettes? Ugh. Hate to admit it, but I have. In 2018, back when I was having my stupid wild days, hanging out with the wrong crowd and doing the wrong things, I did try a few here and there, but it was so stupid. Like, I don't understand why people are so addicted to it, because it's like, it smells bad. You just have the stupid menthol taste in your mouth, and that's basically it. It's like, okay. I mean, it makes more sense from a medical scientific point of view why people would prefer booze, because it actually gets you all giggly and it gets you all tipsy. So I get why people do that. And allegedly, for a moment, you forget about your problems and your worries. But when you're smoking, it's like you're not doing anything. You don't forget about anything, and it doesn't make you feel better. So why even do it? But number 3. Do I support a gun reform? Yes, I support gun reform legislation, but more than just a reform for me. If anything, I wish I could abolish the whole thing. I wish guns would be eradicated from this planet. I wish nobody would be allowed to have guns, especially not the public. Like, why do you need guns for? To defend myself. Whatever. If nobody had guns, then there'd be no reason to defend yourself in terms of violence with guns. If anything, we should go back to bows and arrows and swords. At least that would limit the tragic events from just a gun violence and a bullet wound. But that's just me. Number 4. What's your favorite chocolate brand? For the longest, since I was a little kid, I loved Hershey's white chocolate with the one that has like the crispy stuff. You know, now that I think about it, I may be confusing it for Crunch Nestle. But anyways, now I am super in love with these. They're like the Hershey special dark chocolate with the almonds. They are so good. And obviously they're bite sized, so you don't feel as guilty having one or two or more. Alright, moving on to number 5. Do you prefer watching series or movies? This one's kind of a tough one, because with series, like, if you watch it from the beginning, then you're like, you watch one episode and they're like, okay, next episode is gonna be on next Wednesday, every Wednesday, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I want to know what happens next, I want to know what happens next, and then you have to wait a whole week to find out what happens next. Unless you actually wait for the whole series to be out and then you just binge watch the whole thing. But I guess it just depends what you're in the mood for. But I really like both. Movies, you get to watch the whole thing right then and there, and you obviously find out what happens at the end. You don't have to wait 8 days to find out. So yeah, it goes either way. So I can't really pick one or the other. It just depends what mood I'm in. Alright, number 6. Did you enjoy the World Cup finale? Yes. Are you kidding me? Argentina won. Leo Messi finally got his World Cup. So that was amazing. I mean, it was such an intense game. I kept yelling and screaming at the TV like, oh my gosh, no, I can't believe they tied again. Like, it was so like gut-wrenching. Not gut-wrenching, more like heart beating, excited. My blood pressure went up. I'm just exaggerating, but like trying to describe what emotion I felt in the moment, like, oh my goodness, we cannot lose this game. So, but yeah, it was amazing. All right, number 7. Are you excited for your upcoming B-Day? Well, for those who have been following me know that I love my birthday, and it's coming up in February 25th. I will be 33, which is a pretty big deal because it's like half of 66. Oh, that's a lot. Half of 66, that's how old I'm gonna be. That's like, whoa. So yes, I am excited to celebrate another year, another amazing birthday, but it is also like super bittersweet because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I don't want to get old without accomplishing certain goals, like becoming a wife and a mother and just having a career and all that other stuff that you always wish and dreamed of. So it's like, oh, I'm running out of time, no. But yes, I'm super excited about my upcoming birthday. Number 8. New Year's Eve tradition. We love New Year's tradition because love New Year tradition because it's my burn anniversary. So to me, it's like the second birthday, and I love it. We pretty much just make a nice evening meal, and we have muffins and milk when the clock strikes 12. My mom and my brother started that, but that's, I guess, our New Year's Eve tradition. Way to cheer and celebrate the new year. All right, number 9. Do you have any new crushes? Yes. I sorta not rekindled, I guess I met up with somebody from, ironically, back in 2018, and we were just like, hey, have you been? Oh wow. And then exchanged phone numbers. And then I kind of told him that I totally had a crush on him, and then he was like, oh, what? What's that? Oh, it's so funny. But kind of blew it off. So yeah, that was, I guess, my new crush. And then, but one of our new colleagues isn't bad either. But, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's fun to have an eye candy here and there, just to entertain yourself visually. Alright, last but not least, number 10. Excited for 2023? Yes, obviously my birthday's in 2023, but not just my birthday, but new opportunities, finally gonna achieve new goals, experience new things. It's always exciting to start a new year. Some people don't like that. I don't know why. It's new, it's fresh, you can clean the slate, you can start over, you can, just pretend like last year didn't happen and keep it moving. So yeah, already know. Well, I think I've said more than enough. So thank you for tuning in for another amazing episode of #Amilikey. Remember to always like, share, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of the videos. Toodles!